So yeah, this past weekend we were at Midwest Regionals for WNL. And Dax, what did you think about the courses?
Oh, I thought the two courses were really good. I really liked the flow course. It was very fun. Had to go really fast. Very short time limit, only 1 minute 30 seconds. Had to really push the pace. There were some really fun obstacles there. TikTok and what's it called? Like the tipping sideways boards. Those were really fun. I was able to link that most of that lane, which was pretty fun. Pretty happy with that. What about you, Owen? What do you think of that flow course?
Yeah, I really like that flow course with the the last lane with the boards and the TikTok to the throwback in the X was really fun. And I also like the balance to the Lachey bars. I feel like that was the
Lachey bars were so fun. In the video, when I went back to rewatch it, it was like slightly sped up, and me on the Lachey bars like so funny. It's really funny. No, definitely like a good thing about this course is that you couldn't really underestimate any obstacles.
Yeah.
Because I know that so many people failed the lily pad balance, which were like an obstacle that I don't think people really like gave like fair credit to. Like I feel like they were just like, you know what, we're just gonna like walk through this is fine, and then they moved on to the next thing. Didn't really give it too much thought, but a bunch of people ended up failing it, unfortunately. But no, definitely you had to like really like think about every obstacle, I feel like.
And then on the challenge course, I like the challenge course. I wanted to see maybe like one harder obstacle in it.
Yeah, it wasn't very hard. Just like the time limit was very short. I unfortunately had like a fail on the rope swing because my angle was pretty bad. Like it was like a rope swing around to get to a bar. My angle was pretty bad, so I had to take the fail. I just dropped, and then I took the fail, and then I tried it again. I got it, thankfully. Then I went through the course. I didn't really feel that great. There were like a couple of delays, as you know, because a couple obstacles broke during the course, so they had to fix that. I don't really know. Like maybe the delays messed with me. Maybe I didn't warm up properly, but I just started to feel like really like lightheaded and nauseous a little bit during the course. Not something really normal, but something I definitely have to check out. I don't know. But I wasn't really necessarily moving as fast as I would have liked to, though.
Yeah, me too. I think the time limit was short, and I wasn't like linking anything at all. I feel like I could have linked a couple more obstacles. I could have linked the Lachey bar to the guillotine, and then on that donut, I failed that. And then when I retried it, I took way too long. I took way too long on that. Yeah. But I wish there was been like one harder obstacle and maybe an extra 30 seconds. There's also that board flip.
But that wasn't very hard, I don't think. Like it was just more of an obstacle, I think, that like was meant to like try to psych you out more than you were to actually like do it. Like it wasn't very hard.
I think they expected a lot more people to like get sketched out on it.
When I did it, I went off, I did the flip, and I like threw off, and I pushed it up, and it flipped back right into place. The person commentating said thank you. I really appreciated my generosity there. Yeah.
I really liked in the speed course how everything was so high up. Like that not TikTok. The TikTok to the throwback and stuff.
For sure.
Yeah, it felt like a big event, like Worlds.
Yeah, like most ninja rigs are really complicated.
Yeah.
This one was just a simple rectangle with like that had like one little higher section and one section was a little bit lower. And it was just like nice and simple. It was really easy to like flow through, and it was just really fun. Like it was really smooth, like you had all the obstacles, and it just like it really came down to just how fluid your movement was.
Yeah. So Dax, what do you think your favorite obstacle in the weekend was?
Oh, my favorite. I mean, the board flip was pretty fun. Wasn't very hard, but it was pretty fun. I enjoyed that. Although I also enjoyed the lane with the sideways boards, which was pretty cool. I liked that.
Yeah.
I was able to link it in the course, which was pretty fun.
I think my favorite obstacles were the board flip and also the rope swing and the donut.
Yeah.
I like the rope swing. It felt really nice jumping just straight out to the side.
Yeah.
And it was really smooth if you jump straight out.
Yeah. No, the donut made me sad.
Yeah.
I didn't really like that one. I spent way too long on that.
It's very fun and redemption. After the pros went.
Yeah.
Or no, the adults went. I tried the donut again. Yeah. And just ran into it. Did one big pullback and went off.
Yeah, for sure.
Really smooth. And the board flip I also think was really fun because none of us have really seen it before.
Yeah, nothing I'd ever really done before. I've seen it before. Like, I've watched competitions and stuff, and I'm like, hey, that looks pretty fun. And I was worried that I wasn't able to do it when I watched it in competitions. I saw it in real life, and it actually wasn't too bad. So
yeah.
But no, Sinai, who was hosting the regionals event, Sinai Sports, Erie, Pennsylvania, did a fantastic job hosting.
Mm-hmm.
It's really fun. They had a whole bunch of stuff. If you got on the podium, got a little slip, they got you free ice cream from an ice cream check that came. I got vanilla ice cream. I know, I'm very unique, so just throwing that out there. If anybody wants to, ever go out on a unique ice cream tour, I'm your guy. Vanilla, W flavor. And then they had the Gaga Ball.
Yeah.
Which was fun. When I was done, we played some Gaga Ball. That was great. Did you ever win the Gaga Ball?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah?
Once.
I won, I think I won once or twice, yeah. Oh, that was fun. We played a bit of volleyball, and then after...
mat ball.
We just grabbed a mat and flipped it up, and then, played volleyball with it. That was pretty fun. And then after the adults finished on the flow course, there was, a whole big delay for some reason. I'm not sure why, but there was. Where, neither of the adults, male or female divisions had run on the challenge course yet. So they just gave us, said basically we were just, did whatever we wanted on the flow course.
Yeah.
While we were waiting for them to do challenge course. That was pretty fun.
That was fun, yeah. Yeah, I really liked it. And I think the courses were really good.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely did a great job. They were long hours, from what I've heard.
Yeah. So I think I got home at 3 in the morning.
Yeah, it took me a while.
I finished at 11:30, and I had a 3-hour drive.
I actually saw you at the border. Car was at the border. Yeah, we were right next to each other. We rolled down the window and we're like, Owen!
I didn't notice.
Yeah, no, nobody noticed. But now we're gonna move into some of the interviews we got.
Mm-hmm.
Just some, mainly with our teammates. And it was about what they thought of Midwest Regionals. So hopefully you guys enjoy those. And we will see you guys back at Joke of the Week time.
We have David. And David, what was your favorite part about regionals?
Favorite part about regionals? Well, out of the two courses, the speed and the challenge, they were both awesome. I'm going to have to go with the challenge course. It was super fun, awesome obstacles. I'm going to say my favorite obstacle on the challenge course was probably the dipper thing at the end. I don't know what the obstacle is called.
Oh, the board flip?
Yeah, the board flip. Yeah, that one was pretty fun. But the whole course in general, both of them, they were really awesome. It was the whole thing, both courses, the whole competition, really well put together.
I feel like the courses were very thought out, and there was only a few places you could skip stuff.
Oh, in the challenge course, you could definitely skip a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
There are some people who definitely cheated a lot of the course. I wanted to try out a lot of the obstacles, but at the same time, you gotta do what you gotta do to get first place, right? So, there were a lot of spots that you could skip, but at the same time, that's kind of what you have to think on the walkthrough before, right?
And what do you think was your favorite obstacle on the flow course?
The flow course? I really like the TikTok. The TikTok is a super fun obstacle, yeah.
TikTok was also at Worlds in stage 2.
It was.
I
didn't get to there.
I tried it. I didn't do the best on the TikToks. I took 80 seconds.
Yikes. Yeah, I think I remember that. Was that your first time on the TikTok?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Didn't go well.
All right, we're here with my sister Evie in the kids division, who was the Midwest Regional Champion this year. How's it going, Evie?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So, I was wondering, since you had such a spectacular result this past weekend. I was wondering what you did mentally to prepare yourself.
Well, I planned out the course and I really paid attention to all those little details, and I had a really good warm-up too.
Yeah, what'd you do in your warm-up?
I did like pull-ups and I ran from one side to the other so I could get my legs pumping, and I did some lanes and more pull-ups.
Well, that's so great. No, that makes a lot of sense. Definitely your warm-up is a very big factor, and clearly it paid off. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, see you guys at the next interview.
We have Emma in the kids division telling us what she thinks about regionals. Emma, what was your favorite course?
The challenge course,
Why?
because I got full clear.
What was your favorite obstacle?
The punching bag zip line.
The punching bag zip line, the one on the Big Dipper?
Yeah.
That one was fun. I like that one. What did you think about the flow course?
I didn't like it.
You didn't like it?
No.
What didn't you like about it?
That there was the boards, the one that goes this side and the other side, and they have to land on a platform. It was kind of boring.
Okay, that's Emma on her favorite course and what she thinks about the two courses.
All right, we're here with Josiah. How's it going, Joe?
I'm doing pretty good. You?
I'm good, thank you. So I was wondering, this weekend you competed at regionals, and I was wondering, what was your favorite obstacle this weekend?
My favorite obstacle? There was a lot of fun ones. I liked the X's on the first course. I also liked that little white PVC flip. I forgot what it was called. But my favorite was the second to last obstacle on the challenge course, the board flip. I liked the links towards it, and then I liked the actual flipping part. So that was my favorite, the board
For
flip.
sure. Yeah, no, that was definitely a fun one. It was like really sketchy, I felt, and then like once you got it, it felt really good.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You could have gone really fast on it. Like
Yeah. You either went like really fast or really slow.
Yeah, it was lots of fun.
Yeah, it was good.
It was scary too. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you, Josiah. See you guys at the next interview.
Yep.
All right, guys, we're here with the return of Coach Matt the Bat. How's it going, Matt?
Pretty good, alhamdulillah. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So this weekend, we competed at regionals, and I was wondering, what obstacle in the course that you were like looking out for the most, not just for yourself, but also for me and the rest of the team?
It's a great question. Both courses had very different style of obstacles, with the flow course being a little bit more fluid and requiring some more speed and confidence. The lily pad steps are always something that you could kind of worry about. So that one is definitely a concern for my students as well as for myself. So I think that was probably the one that I was worried the most about on the flow course, aside from the rolling barrel jump into the wobble boards.
Yeah.
Just because, again, if you're not confident when you're making that run, it could affect your step, and then you could either lean too forward or maybe one of your hands is too far back. So yeah, those two are definitely the tricky ones that I was worried about for myself and my students. And on the challenge course, it's tough because, I try to be confident when I'm looking at the course for myself and my students, because I know I've trained them on a lot of different things to be very well-rounded. So it was tough. It was hard to say. Everybody had something different. I think it was a really good general course because all of my athletes, including myself, we were all challenged in different ways. So I think the time limit was one thing that's, it's not an obstacle, but it is technically part of the obstacles, and it does make it so you have more pressure on you.
Yeah.
And I think also the second last obstacle being the tipping board, or the board that you had to like do a pre onto and then flip it over and swing into the bowl. That one, I wasn't really worried about us getting it. It was more concern of how scared will you be when you're on it and how much will that affect your time. So I think the time was the biggest concern for me on the challenge course.
Yeah, I felt definitely similar about that. Well, no, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for the question.
Of course, thank you.
Love the podcast.
course. See you guys at the next interview. All right, guys, we're here with JT. How's it going, JT?
It's going good. How you going?
I'm pretty good, thank you. So this weekend we did regionals, and unfortunately didn't have the strongest flow course around. You unfortunately stepped too far to one side of the lily pads, and it tipped on you. Unfortunate, silly mistake. But I was wondering how you mentally prepared yourself to bounce back for the challenge course.
Yeah, so after the first course, I really just tried to not think about it and forget about it as much as I could, because I knew after that I couldn't really do good in the leaderboard or anything, so it shouldn't affect me. I should just try to do as good as I can on the next course. So I just tried to disregard it, forget it, stay warmed up, have some food, some water, and just really stay focused on doing good on the second course.
For sure, that makes a lot of sense. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you guys. See you guys at Joke of the Week.
Speaks joke of the week. What do sea monsters eat?
Sea monsters?
Yeah.
I got no idea.
Fish and shrimps.
Fish and shrimps?
Yeah.
You could just use some work on. That doesn't even rhyme with chips.
Let me look this up.
No, and shrimp does not rhyme with chip. Well, there you have it, folks. That was not a very good one, but he's gonna work on it. I hope next week we can improve a little bit. Thank you guys so much for listening this week. We really appreciate all of the support, and hope you guys enjoyed the interviews we did at the end. So, yeah, thank you. See you guys next week.